Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Gilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another Boomsday Decksperiment. This time around, we're taking a look at a Spark Shaman, as I like to call it, because, you know, summoning a giant board of tiny little sparks and killing your opponent, as I will inevitably do in this video, is pretty darn exciting, and maybe even halfway decent, too. So this is all about Thunderhead, Voltaic, Sparks, all kinds of little spark summoning token style of play. That said, let's go ahead and jump into the deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. Yeah, they're Sparks. We'll call it Spark Shamans. Forgive me. Spark. I thought they're called Volts for some reason. So we got Voltaic Burst, which summons some sparks, and we got Thunderhead, which summons some sparks. So if you can build an overload deck and just summon a lot of sparks, you might be able to do some cool stuff with it. So Thunderhead, double Voltaic Burst, and obviously these are both overload cards, but also have some elemental synergies. So as we look through the rest of the set to fill in the pieces here, I think we want to add in elemental synergies, token synergies, those sorts of things as well. Because essentially, we want to get wide boards and we want to turn them into cool stuff. So if you can get a wide board that sticks, you can Bloodlust it. Maybe even Thrall Deathseer could make some sense. I don't know. A Stormbringer makes sense, for instance. Like, we can take these Voltaic Bursts and turn them into random legendaries. Like, that's kind of cool. So we're just gonna grab the pieces here from, and by the way, Beaker Lightning I think makes sense because it's overload for the Thunderhead, really cheap overload in fact.
Welcome.
So that's a good way to get a lot of dudes out of it.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
And we're gonna look for overload synergies as well, I should say. Didn't really talk about overload, but that's obviously gonna be a piece of it as well. So we're not gonna go like full overload. We're not gonna go like Snow Fury Giants, I don't think. Although honestly, that might not be bad. Maybe I do think that, but like damage and overload that does things we kind of want it to do. So like summon minions, for instance, is good for us with overload. Not necessarily like clear a board. But it needs to be cheap overload too, I think. Like, the cheaper it is, the better that's going to be for our Thunderhead, like, getting it out in a single turn. So Zap and Beaker Lightning, I think, make a ton of sense. Lava Burst and Lightning Bolt, I think I like, but I'm a little nervous because I don't think we're going to win via... okay, so... The idea is you're summoning a board of dudes, and those dudes don't actually get to attack face right away, right? They have Rush, not charge. So like using Lava Burst to summon dudes maybe creates a bit of a disconnect where you're like using a Lava Burst in an inefficient way, perhaps. Instead of like focusing on board, it's curving face. And I know this can hit face, obviously, but for 5 mana or killing a minion, I mean, it can't hit minions. For 5 mana, killing a minion is often not exactly what you want to do. So I think I like ones that are more board swingy and help us preserve our board and leverage our board, as opposed to ones that are more strictly focused on perhaps more direct raw damage. And Lightning Bolt is just so cheap that I like it, right? It's so flexible that it's different than Lava Burst, which costs a little more. Lava Burst is just a tad harder to work with. So we have Beaker Lightning, Zap, Lightning Bolt, Voltaic Burst. I'm starting to wonder if we need like a Gadgetzan Auctioneer in this deck, guys. Like, we have a lot of ways to turn spells into, like if we draw all these, we're gonna run out of stuff. Like right now, the deck is pretty reliant on Thunderhead. Perhaps we could just still add in Violet Teachers as sort of a second token Thunderhead option, like just to give us some redundancy there so we don't run out of ways to utilize our stuff. So we have like both of these 4 mana cards. Like Violet Teacher is kind of worse than Thunderhead, but similar in what it accomplishes. Now the question is, can we really run 2 Bloodlust? I don't know. We risk thinning out our options here a little bit. It is good with Electro Storm Surge, I guess, so that kind of makes sense. Also, Stormbreaker is really good with Electro Storm Surge. Do we run a Thrall in this deck? I don't know that we want to give up the Totem hero power, to be honest. That seems a little bit risky with Thrall. I do like the idea of turning our minions into bigger things, but it's not as good as Stormbringer, perhaps. So I don't think Thrall is going to be a part of it. The Snow Fury Giants, too, are these actually good enough? So overload 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't think Snow Fury Giants work because they're not really ever going to get that cheap. I don't think they're right. Honestly, I think a Sea Giant would actually be higher synergy than a Snow Fury Giant. So the question now becomes, what other things can we do to support token decks? Like Flame Tongue Totem, that's pretty good with our natural hero power anyway, so I think Flame Tongue Totem makes sense. I like the idea of Earthen Might as well, because the sparks, I'm assuming, I think they are elementals. Oh, we can't have a subtrain now, yeah. No, we can't, no! I messed up. We can't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Beaker seems really bad because your sparks will die to it. Oh, do they? Let's think. So, used to they would have died. I don't think they die anymore, right? Based on the new zoning and stuff. No, it's after you play a card with Overload. I don't think they die. I don't think they die based on the order of operations and the wording. I don't think they die. I mean, in a following turn, yes. Like, obviously, if you summon them and then you cast it. But if you do it at the same time, I don't think they die. Well, Violet Teacher, they might. With Violet Teacher, they might die. They would die with Violet Teacher. So maybe we don't want Violet Teacher. Witch's Cauldron? What is Witch's Cauldron again? When stuff dies, summon, you get shaman spells? I don't hate that because we are going to be trading in a lot of sparks probably, just because they are, they have rush, so they're often going to be wanting to trade in. I don't know how good a random shaman spell is for us, though. I don't know. What other token cards do we have, though? Firefly is good for a deck like this. Feral Gibber is good for a deck like this. We need some more mid-range, probably. We could run, like, Tar Creepers even, just that sort of thing, like elemental pieces. Although we don't actually have any elemental synergy cards, so right now that doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me. It's fine, probably.
Aha!
The 5-mana summon 2 Anoitrons, yeah, that's actually great. Yeah. Those are really sticky minions. I like that idea a lot. That's good. We'll stick that in. It's good for Bloodlust, that sort of thing. Also just gives you some more depth being a, where are you, Giggling Inventor? You're hiding. There you are. I'm okay with that. Just a good token minion. Any other, like, crazy token cards here that make sense? I mean, we could toss in, like, a Hagatha, but I don't really think it makes sense. I don't really like it. Any other cheap elementals that we could build in some elemental stuff? I don't really see why. Do we run hexes for, like, big mechs and getting damage through and stuff? I kind of like the idea of just tossing some hexes in. I don't even hate the idea of Lightning Storm necessarily to swing a board. Like, that has some utility, I suspect. We could add in Storm Chasers, too, to guarantee the Bloodlust draws, but I think with 2 Bloodlust, there's already some redundancy there that will likely line up enough. I don't think we need to overdo it. Somebody just asked about that. It's a reasonable suggestion for sure. Just, I think we'll be okay. 3 drops. Do we run like Mana Tide totems or anything sticky? Just I like Tar Creepers, honestly, just because they're the one attack on the Tar Creepers don't really matter. Because you're gonna Bloodlust them and stuff anyway, right? Like, you're gonna turn them into Stormbringers or whatever, maybe. So I think that's okay. And then I have 2 spots left. The curve is looking smooth. Do we want any sort of big late game bomb, like just last ditch effort sort of card? I don't know if I like that. I mean, Grand Archivist would be amazing if we only had like Bloodlust and Stormbringer maybe, but well, not really. Bloodlust wouldn't help, I guess. Lich King is kind of fine in a deck like this, but I think I'd rather add more consistency. What else do we typically see in token decks? Quarter Creeper's not a terrible idea. I have finished Westworld Season 2. It finished stronger than it started, but still thought it had some glaring holes compared to Season 1. Just like a lot of issues. Earthen Might's not bad. Firefly Burst. Yeah, we'll do Earthen Might. With the Fireflies, the Tar Creeper, the Voltaic Burst, like that should be good. That's a good fit. That matches up with what the deck's trying to do as well. So, okay. Spark Shaman. Let's give it a shot. Let's try it. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I suspect it'll be okay. I'm enjoying Mechathune Warlock. Nice.
Storm Chaser to draw your cards.
It's a possibility, Mackie, but with double Bloodlust and a Stormbringer, I'm assuming we're just going to naturally fall into a lot of our follow-up by the time we need it. You know, we won't need it till turn 5, 6, 7 anyway, and that's going to be like 10, 12 draws into the game. So the likelihood of getting a one of 3 different follow-up cards by that turn is pretty high. So I don't want to compromise the deck too much to like guarantee it when I think it's just going to happen naturally a lot of the time anyway. We'll see though. Maybe I'm wrong. I missed a sub from T-Mail. I'm so sorry, T-Mail97. I saw it come through. I got distracted. My fault, dude. But thank you so much, T-Mail. We're at 555 on the sub count. And that's pretty fantastic. And 104 total subs on the day, guys. Crazy stuff. Absolutely insane. I haven't read the new cards yet. I'm so confused. No, Ty, I'll try to hover over them for you, buddy, so you can see some stuff. Open 33 packs. Got Luna for free. Got Paladin Spell, Zilliax, and Golden Wizbang. Nice, dude. Way to go, Clashy. That's fantastic, man. Wow, this is a good opener. I think I'm gonna go face instead of dealing with the Mecharoo. Well, no, Fireworks Idiot makes me change my mind. Fireworks Idiot, that's the name of the card. Fireworks Tech. Is that the name? Yeah. I started at rank 13 and now I'm at your rank. I think the quality of our decks may have differed a bit. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Or, I mean, alternatively, that's not the only variable. Maybe the quality of our opponents differed a bit. There's a second option here, right? Oh, hello. This feels so insane. I'm not going to do it. I'm going face. Too insane. Too insane. I cannot do it. It's just a 1-1 from Fireworks, dude. That's fine. I can handle that. Swordforge Axe Hero Power looks okay to me. Our hand is, like, interesting. It's got some stuff happening. Like, this is a 5. This might be a 6 and a 7. Lyra is definitely good with our deck with, like, 0-mana spells and stuff. I like that a lot. Yeah, trade that in for me, please. I like that. Yeah. That's perfect. Is Targraver better than Stormforged Axe? I think so because of the overload here kind of disrupts our line. I don't really want to overload then. I wish I could kill that 3-2, but ultimately I don't need to yet. It still doesn't contest the 3-5. And this just helps my curve stay flatter. I like it a lot better. Hey, Regis, can you have a look at my deck? Sure, Mech Priest. Let's see, Mech Priest. That sounds fun.
Mind if I roll need?
Still doesn't kill the Tar Creepers. That's good. And, ooh, Lyra into Zap. This is exactly what I was talking about. I'm okay to overload here, so. Shadow Form. I don't really think I'm looking for Shadow Form. Next turn, I really don't have a lot of follow-up, so I hope I get another cheap spell. But honestly, this Firefly has done 15 damage to this dude's face already. Like, we may not need anything else. Firefly is just going to win us the game. Okay, starting to build on this mech. Can he get anything relevant out of it? Let's see. Worst case scenario, we'll just play Gaggling Inventor. Like, we don't have to Lyra this turn necessarily. It's not the end of the world, so... And then that means we really don't have to respect the Goblin Bomb Tomb. Oh, he's gonna clear. Nice. Yeah. That's a good turn. Void Ripper MVP today so far, I feel like. Void Ripper has dominated us. So now we're at 19 damage on this Firefly. It's a Yeti now. It's been on board forever. Anyway, Mech Priest. Let's see. So it's a combo deck, it looks like, of some sort. With Divine Spirit, Inner Fire, and just lots of mech stacking. That's a cool idea. You'll have to tell me how it works. It's really hard to get a read on something like this without playing it. There were a lot of variables there. But I like the idea, okay? He runs Harbinger Celestia. Wow. So we should have lethal, right? 6, 8, 11. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, I really want to play Stormbringer, but this isn't the game. This isn't the one. Well, that felt good. Mostly just Earthen Might rocked out there. We didn't really get to do anything else. Earthen Might just hard carried, which I'm okay with. So wins a win. I'll take it. Been doing good with this deck, but I feel like Harrison has been useless. Any recommendations? Let's take a look and see. Mech Warrior. I don't think you need Harrison, honestly. Like right now in the meta, there's just today in particular, it's just like hard to figure out if you need that. Your mech package looks solid to me. I still don't love Mechanical Whelp. I know it's good with Dr. Boom, but it's just so bad the rest of the time. And I don't know that I like Boom Ship, honestly. you have a few minions it's good with, but you have some it's really bad with, and I think the downside there outweighs the upside. Because, you know, that you just have this big card stuck in your hand all the time that doesn't necessarily help you at all, and then even when it works, it only works some of the time. So I would cut out the boom ship. I would cut out Harrison. I know it's fun to play new legendaries, so I don't blame you. I get it. It's just, I wouldn't go overboard. And then I would, beyond that, I just added a couple more mechs, maybe. I don't know exactly which ones, but just a little more mech consistency might be nice. You're not too bad, though. Not too bad. I'll leave that up to you if you think you can find good ones or not. Trying to think of what ones are available, but nothing's coming to mind. So, okay, what are we playing against? It's not an even lock. It's something else. Perhaps a really slow zoo start? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Thank you. Yeah, try it out for yourself. It's fun, but when you lose the board, you're screwed with my mech priest. I can imagine, yeah. It seems like it'd be terrible from behind. First double legendary pack. Nice, Turtles the Turtle, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome, man. No, we'll hex. We'll hex. We can go off with Voltaic or Thunderhead already, but hex is too good to pass up there. And this is still pretty risky to like a lot of different plays. So, and I don't want to waste the coin on it when I can do it next turn, and still, you know, think about Defile and Hellfire, those sorts of things. That way I'm not like so all in. Maybe we could bait a Defile with the Giggling, but it's sort of the same difference. Like, let's just play the Thunderhead. We'll take this time. Ouch, a second one. Jeez, dude. Jeez, dude. Another Hex? No. Lightning Bolt, though, isn't bad necessarily. Did I miss a minion? Oh, I did. Shoot. I missed a minion. Whoopsie daisy. That sucks. Oh, yeah, I can't attack. I missed a minion, right? Didn't I only get 3 dudes? Yeah, I only got 3 dudes. That's sad. I could have traded first. I would have lost 1 face damage, but I would have got an extra dude. I don't know which is worth more. Probably the dude, because we have Stormbringer. So, oh, we don't have Stormbringer yet, though. We need another turn, so never mind. It's probably better, actually, than to do the damage. Because we have a lot more time. And this is crazy, by the way. Getting that many dudes all at once, that is nuts. Lightning Bolt, trade. Looks decent here if he doesn't heal it up or anything. Can he resolve this guy or not? Is this going to get more value? Let's see. Oh, it's getting more value. Well, I mean, he's cleaning up, but we actually will be able to take care of this stuff, it looks like, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and face tank that with Stormforged and just Lightning Bolt the other one and play a Totem. We can take 8. I'm not super worried about that. And guys, this seems insane, by the way. This seems really, really good so far. I'm not joking, guys. This seems awesome. This seems nuts. Look at this. I have 6 minions again. I don't know. It doesn't have resiliency like Token Druid with like Soul of the Forest, but oh, I overloaded again though. Man, I'm not gonna get Stormbringer again. Crap. I could have overloaded once and got the Stormbringer with a coin, but the double overload means no Stormbringer. It's hard to get follow-up. Oh my god. Rude move, dude. Rude move, dude. Rude move, dude. So if I overload 1, I can play Stormbringer next turn. And that's going to be our kind of all-in, right? Like, if he can resolve this board, we're basically dead. He's played exactly 0 Boomsday cards so far. That's exciting. Best decks to build right now? I'm not sure. I don't know that we have a whole lot of data yet. There's usually like a Reddit thread that will talk you through some good decks. I haven't built anything today that was really, really impressive. Most of our stuff struggled, to be honest. We tend to build really narrowly on day 1. And often that's not like the ideal way to do it, right? Like we make some sacrifices essentially. Do we have any value trades here? Not really, kind of one. All right, boys, hard carry us. Yeah, you know what? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Welcome.
I'm okay with this.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, total ownage, dude. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Holy moly, man. That's 105 subs on the day. Absolutely nuts. Appreciate it, total ownage. That's awfully nice of you. Have you played with Whizbang yet? I have not, gamer. No, man, I have not. I don't really want to, honestly. I mean, can maybe save that for later for like a fun challenge or something, but at the moment I'm just happy to play what we're playing, like fun, cool stuff. Hex, anybody? Zap. That is not a hex. Zap is less than hex, guys. I hate to tell you. Yeah, so we don't really have good lines here, you know? It's awkward again. Probably still gonna zap that, even though it sacrifices a Thunderhead later. I don't want to ever overcommit to a board here because, in case he somehow clears my board, I want to be able to reload a little bit with like this stuff, right? So I'm just gonna play it kind of safe here. Golden Shutterwalk, though. It's pretty exciting. By the way, guys, I think it's gonna be my last deck. I'm starting to get a little pooped out. We made the 7-hour mark, so we'll probably play 3 or 4 more games of this, 2 or 3 games maybe. And then I'm probably going to call it quits for the day. And then we'll be back tomorrow for more fun. See, and we'll go from there. Oh, there's the Hex. Right on time. That's pretty nice, actually. Is this ever lethal? It is. It is lethal. That's especially nice. Okay. I dig it. Well, a turn late, but nonetheless a timely thing. And Stormbringer hard carries. I felt pretty good, I gotta be honest. Stormbringer much better than I expected there. Now, again, I think it was a high roll, but don't forget to stay hydrated. I am working on it. I'm working on it right here. As much hydration as can come from a Mountain Dew, that is. Yeah, Jay Zyger, man. I hope you have a good one. I mean, for the record, I'm not done just yet. I mean, we're gonna play a couple more games, but I'm just letting you know, wrapping it up here soon. We've played 5 decks today in 7 hours, and opened a lot of packs, too. Pretty good day for activity, I have to say. And we'll play more tomorrow. We got more fun stuff planned tomorrow too. I'm gonna stream a lot tomorrow as well. Similar long stream to today. I don't know if Hex is good against... I don't really hate this hand. You know, even lock this is pretty good against, and a lot of people are playing it. It's not good against Zoo though, but we have a good Zoo board, or Zoo answer with the rest of this, so I might just keep this. It's got some flexibility, got some options, so let's try it. Should have hexed to 0. Okay, yeah. That doesn't tell me a lot. Yeah, we know it's not even lock. That's about all we know. Beyond that, though, not a lot.
Don't tell me what to do.
Definitely feeling like Zoo. I think I might go ahead and coin the Tar Creeper. It has a pretty good chance of living through the turn. When I say good, I mean okay. And then I might be able to Earthen Might it for some extra value. Like, you know, he won't expect it to have attack, for instance. He might hold the attacks here. We could, like, Beakered Lightning, Earthen Might if he holds the attacks. Clear the 2-1 and the 2-4 and have a minion around. So, it's an interesting line. And if we get a 1-mana card or another 0-mana card, we might be even better. Get Firefly off this or something. Zap is fantastic, actually. Now, there is probably an argument to be made to hold the Zap for the Thunderhead next turn, though. We should certainly think about that. This does have 7 health, which eats every minion on board. So we could certainly Zap into Beakered Lightning and get a ton of rush guys next turn. I think I like that better. Let's just hold and hope there's no Spellbreaker. But even if there is, like, I mean, we would still recover pretty well with this line. And this is crazy, right? Like, this is really good. I mean, we're going to overload a lot, don't get me wrong, but crazy good. And he does take the trade, so we are going to clear the board. We will Beakered Lightning first, and then Zap. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and clear the board. I think it's worth to clear the board. Because then we can slam a Witch's Cauldron next turn, maybe? Actually, we can't. We'll be down to 2 mana next turn. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. Well, you know, I could maybe just Zap this turn. And, like, take a trade and not get too fancy with it. And then next turn have a better turn. I think I like that better. Let's just take a trade. Let's not get too fancy with it yet. Let's just get these minions out, and then Beakered Lightning is risky because I have a 1/1, but I can also just go like a different route if I want, right? Like we can Witch's Cauldron trade, then Beakered Lightning. There's still options here in play. So it makes this turn feel okay. Nether Soul Buster is a bit more awkward. Stormforge trade into Beakered Lightning. Also just trade Stormforge, just kind of good too, actually. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Do I trade in the small guys or my face? I think I can still trade in my face. I think that's fine. Now, we don't have a setup for Stormbringer, but we do sure have a setup for Witch's Cauldron. My god. I hope he doesn't run Despicable Dreadlord. I can't imagine he would in this sort of deck. I think he's going to play a Reaper, Hooked Reaver, not Reaper, Reaver, Hooked Reaver. There it is. So that might just be a Hex play. I also love the idea of Witch's Cauldron, but I think Hex is just too clean here. He's very close to death, too. This deck feels great so far, by the way. I mean, this game's not over, certainly, and it's only our second game of this deck, I think, or maybe third, but it feels good. It feels really good. Where can I see the list of this deck? It's on stream. Somebody can run it for you real quick out of the deck tracker that's connected to the stream right now, if you're on mobile or something. But, God, do we ever just Stormbringer for fun here? Like, are we that far ahead? I think we might, right? Like, we can not take any value trade. Oh, never mind. We know what we're doing. Never mind. We sorted it out. Concede. God, dude. Thunderhead seems nuts so far. Wow. This feels like our best deck yet. The Spark Shaman. Crazy. Oh, we did have a Blaze Caller over the top. You're right. Yeah, we had lethal there too. I forgot we had it. It's not even in the deck. What are the odds I just played Overload Shaman 3 times in a row with Whizbang? It's 1 out of 18 times 3. So 1 out of 18 times, or not times 3, but times itself 3 times. So 1 divided by 18 is 0.055. So you do 0.055 times 0.055 times 0.055. That's 1 to the 4th power. So, what is that? 1 in 1,000 or something? Is that right? 1 in 1,000, I think. If you queued up 3 games 1,000 times, that would have happened once. I think. Cool deck, Regis. What do you think of my easy big druid? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Juicy Psych Melon looks like the centerpiece here. Dragon Hatcher, Primordial Drake, Malfurion, Dream Petal Florist, Hadronox, Oakheart, Ysera, Sarantis. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts. You got the ramp with Biology Project extra. You got the Psych Melon to draw some big scary boys. I like that. This hand is not looking great. I'm going to try to save this for some sneakiness or something, but I think we're in a tough spot. I hope he life taps here and doesn't develop another minion, something scary. Hopefully no heal synergy stuff already. Life tap's fine. I didn't want to overload on 1 and have a bad turn 2, right? That feels really bad, so... I can actually zap here. I think it's okay. Because we still have 2 mana next turn, so I can hit the hero power button again. And if I need to in a pinch, I can lightning bolt as well. So just trying to make sure my overloads line up into a good line. I do love the Giggling Inventors. These are going to be super handy to swing the game back. We have a Bloodlust too, so counter pressure looks fine. Also, he's just having some really slow turns here. Like really, really slow stuff. I think we'll take Burst and a Lightning Bolt here solid. We do overload for 2, which restricts my play to 4 mana. No, restricts my play to 2. That's fine. We'll just... No, actually, I take it back. I'm not going to Lightning Bolt. I like the Voltaic Burst, okay. But this is not the right kind of Lightning Bolt target, right? Like, there's going to be better Lightning Bolt targets, like 3/3s and scary stuff. So, a 1/3 is just not worth it. Even though it eats our 1/1s very efficiently, it's just not worth it. Just not worth it. And, hey, Wiggle Matcher dropping the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Wiggle Matcher, dude. That's 556 total subs now. And 106 subs today. Today only. That's nuts. Bonkers. Another Blaze Caller. What's the deal there? So next turn we can play a Giggling Inventor. We have 5 mana, but we can coin a 5. And then after that we can Bloodlust. And we might be able to connect some really big hits. Some really big... Because this is 3 minions, and we will maybe still have some dudes on board. Because I'm not going to trade into that Char Creeper unless I have to, right? We're going to let him run it into the Stone Claw. Really only Despicable Dreadlord here. Oh, no! 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 No, 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 no. That's the only good play there. Well, that... Oh, I forgot to kill it. Oh, my God. It's fine. The bigger lightning will get it, but I forgot to attack. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. But thank you, Wiggle Matcher. Thank you, Total Ownage. And now, thank you, JMusic52. Thank you, JMusic, man. So many subs today, guys. Absolutely astounded. The sub count and the follow count have been literally 1 or 2 apart all day. 105 follows, 107 subs. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it a ton. Oh, no, I refreshed my chat. I just lost some chat, guys. I'm sorry. Chat is dead. Chat is dead. Uh-oh, that sounds scary. I don't like the look of that. What does that mean? Alright, we're gonna try to do this again. We got a Bloodlust coming. I can actually kill this time like a non-idiot. And hopefully this is enough. I mean, he should be able to clear one of the Annoytrons guaranteed. No problem. The other might be harder. I don't care if he buffs something giant. As long as we get to Bloodlust face, it doesn't matter to me. Which I don't know if we're going to get to or not, but that's fine. That's tiny. Well, I don't even... Maybe not even Bloodlust face. Maybe Bloodlust trade is actually the answer here. But as long as we get to do something to stabilize a little bit. I'll have to think about it. We're going to definitely Bloodlust. Like, it has to happen. It's happening. But we need to look at the math. So 5 here. We can kill all 3 3/3s, and he's left with a couple 2/2s, and I can Stormforged Axe a 2/2. The problem with that line is, right, like, how do we win? But if I just trade through, I only get 12 damage to face, which leaves him at 13, which is still really far away. And how do I win? I think we have to trade. The problem is, as a Warlock with a life tap, he's gonna win that game. Like, we're just really far behind. We just don't really have a choice about it. Like, we can't do anything anyway. So, we basically both paths are losing paths. But, I see more of an opportunity with this one. I don't think going all in on face makes much sense. It was really that Despicable Dreadlord that beat us, I think. That was the one card we couldn't handle there. Just perfectly timed, disrupted our line. Like, we had a much better board spot. Oh my goodness, Solarium is insane. Hopefully he just got a bunch of expensive stuff, but I doubt it. Well, he's playing a card from hand. That's so weird. That's so weird. He did get a bunch of expensive stuff, and that is a 9/11 Doomguard. My god. Wow. I mean, honestly, Giggling Inventor's really good at answering that, so in the scheme of things, we're at about as good of a spot as we could be, I think. Because now, suddenly, like, a Bloodlust puts us in the game again. Stormbringer might put us in the game as well. Like, this thing just attacking into Annoytrons all day. That's fantastic news. And, oh, a second Doomguard's really good, though. That's really good. Jeez, dude, that's so good. That's so good. Firefly leads into that Blaze Caller, but I think I need the 6/6 on board more than I need the 5 damage later, right? Don't we need that on board more than anything? I just need big boys on board to do stuff, right? Because the 6 is worth more than the 5, right? And I'm going to float a ton of mana anyway, so I don't see any reason to... Like, we're trying to win the game right now, right? Like, we're close. This is 9, plus 3 is 12. This can also just trade into a Doomguard, of course. We don't have it yet, but Flametongue Totem might give me... Oh, that helps too. But Flametongue Totem, Stormforged Axe, Bloodlust, of course. Another lightning. Oh, we don't have another lightning bolt. But we're. Oh, he just gave me lethal if he can't clear my stuff. Oh, the taunt, though. No, the taunt. I mean, Beakered Lightning is certainly good at resolving his board. But I don't have anything else with it right now. Stormforged Axe. Wow. So we're a little off. We would have had lethal for sure if not for the Tar Creeper. Wow. I'm 3 off. Which means I have to deal with the board instead. Oh, that was actually a mistake. I should have, yeah, that was a mistake. I should have tested for spell damage, and then if I got the spell damage, I should have hit the Doom Guard with the Lightning Bolt instead of the Blaze Caller. I should have tried to work that line. So unfortunately, I have to trade, because otherwise I'm dead. I could have killed the 9/8, but I like actually having the extra minion out because I think there's a better chance of stalling this out with like a given taunt than the other one. Although maybe that's wrong because the 5 might have taken 2 turns to kill me or 3 turns to kill me. This only takes 2 turns. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I should have killed the 9/8. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I executed that perfectly. I think we should have just killed the 9/8. The problem too, though, is then I couldn't kill the Light Warden, which is risky too. Like that also adds a lot of damage, and he would have had 2 minions on board, which actually would have been even better for the Fundamental. So we might have been dead no matter what. That's tough, man. That game was so close. And this deck's doing well, and I think this will probably be my last game, guys. Last game of the stream. I'm feeling pretty pooped. I'm ready to take a break. I'm getting hungry. I haven't really eaten much or at all today, hardly. A little bit of breakfast, but that's it. Nothing in the last 7 hours, certainly. So, go rest and recuperate for tomorrow. Get some videos up on YouTube, all that fun stuff. And somebody sent me a link here. It's some kind of rogue with Malagos OTK. That's pretty wild. Necreum Vial, I'm guessing, to activate a Kobold Illusionist to pull out a Malagos or something. Some kind of shenanigans there. I'm not exactly sure how the full combo works for an OTK. Is there something I'm missing, like a specific ordering that does a lot more extra damage than just Kobold Illusionist and Malagos? I guess that's probably enough, though, isn't it? Really, if you can Kobold Illusionist into Malagos, I guess that's pretty good. You get Sinister Strike ×2 and Eviscerate ×2. So you have the Necreum Blade already, so it's really just the Kobold at 4 mana. You attack something, and you've got 6 mana remaining, which is Eviscerate, Sinister Strike. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, does it work? What? Did I run out of time? I 100% clicked that, and it went away. Did I run out of time? I just realized you can't magnetize with a full board. Yeah, we actually talked about that pretty early on, and we're like, is that going to be possible? Because you may not have space. I thought it might still be possible, like they just coded in a special exception or whatever, but you can't. You just can't. Yeah, it sucks a little bit. It kind of sucks. I don't know if this is worth to get an Earthen Might. I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling good about this. I actually don't even think this was the right turn 1 play. I think I should have held these. Although these sparks look really cool, by the way, especially in gold. And Life Spice, dude, thank you for the 7 months, my man. That's awesome. Oh, hello, Earthen Might, sir. How's it going? You're having a good day? Not really what we need. I needed something mid-rangey here. It's, 4 to 6 range, perhaps. Really, just 4 would have been great. A Water Elemental or something would have been perfect. Sure. I don't know. He's obviously running a pretty fast deck. Double Fledgling. So let's just keep everything in check. Giggling Inventor's good on 5. We're going to hit some Thunderhead stuff soon. So we're not in that bad of a spot, honestly. That's scary, but we'll see how much value he gets. Already enough, honestly. Already enough. I need some Thunderhead synergy stuff. I've already used too much is the problem. I already zapped and Voltaic Burst, so the output for this is getting reduced pretty quickly. Arcane Intellect with Stargazer Luna. I mean, that's good, but he isn't really getting a whole lot of onboard tempo out of it. You know, it's mostly just... His Luna is alive now, though, too. I don't have a way to kill it right off. Wow, I would have Arcane Missiles and then Frozen, I suspect, but I guess he changed his line about halfway through the turn there. So, you know what? Witch's Cauldron's happening. We're gonna do it. That's what we got here, so hopefully something cool comes out of it. Okay. Against an aggressive mage, I'm actually okay with this. It might work. I'm back! What did I miss? I don't know. I don't know when you left. But this is gonna be my last game of the night, Two Suns. So whatever you missed, it won't be missing for long because I'm almost done here tonight. It's been a fun day, but want to take a break, rest up. We've streamed for 7.5 hours. We're up to 557 on the sub count. That's 107 subscribers today, guys. Absolutely crazy. Unbelievable numbers. Unheard of. Bonkers stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I don't know if it's going to survive or not. We're giving his Luna more value. I can't help it. I mean, we could, of course, with Bloodlust or something insane, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to play like a longer con here. Maybe bait him into clearing this. I don't know. It's not amazing for us right now, but it's not terrible either. Not terrible either. He's changing his top card here. He did get one. That's good for him. Cycling. That's weird. What is this for? Is this for Murlocs? Mechs? What is this? Why is this in there? That was a good top deck. So, Hex. I don't really want to use a Hex here, to be honest. And I also don't really care about drawing a minion either, but I think we gotta respect this Luna. Like, the Luna's just getting insane values, so let's deal with it. And you know, it's weird. He's playing what appears to be an aggressive deck, but he doesn't really doing much damage yet. Like, he hasn't really chipped away at us much, and he certainly can start right now, but it's not like he's been playing... Oh, Elementals, of course. Of course, I forgot about Elementals, yeah. Although, also not that many Elementals in his deck either right now. That's good. I didn't want to take the taunt. That's nice. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, though. 2 is bad. That's really bad. Healing Rain also is bad because we don't want it healing this, right? Oh, he's taking trade. That's good for me. That's actually great. He respected the spell damage more than the Elemental. That makes sense because you wouldn't really have a lot of Elemental synergies that would matter on board, only when played. Giggling Inventor into Lightning Bolt's pretty solid. I like this turn. Hello, hello, hello. How freaking awesome are the animations? It's always good. Yeah, everything's been great. The game looks the game looks better than it's ever looked, frankly. Like, artwork is on point now. Like, everything looks matchy in a good way. Like, still unique, but distinct. Still distinct, but thematically connected. Used to, the artwork varied a lot in Hearthstone. They've really found a good spot there. Well, that hero power is a pain, isn't it? Beakered Lightning. Okay. I mean, I like Thunderhead into Beakered Lightning, okay. This is gonna die for free, so I kinda gotta just bite the bullet there.
Shall we make a storm?
Oh, I forgot that, I totally forgot these are pings now. That kinda sucks. That said, let's Bloodlust.
By my frozen heart.
I'm cool with this. I don't want to give him free pings that easily. This is going to heal itself, so it's going to be fine. We don't really want to summon a whole lot of pings, but what can we do? We got to play our deck. Can't just play around everything forever. Another Bloodlust, huh? I don't know. Does Bloodlust allow me to clear the Antonitis? No, right? No, I can only do 6 to the Antonitis. It doesn't really help. I think we got a Stormbringer, guys. I don't really have a... It's pretty risky. Oh. not what we were looking for. I gotta be honest. We have some crazy Healing Rain synergy if it were to live, but it's not gonna live, so. Oh, man. Not what we were looking for. And this is why Stormbringer, now we see the other side of it, right? Now we see the other side. Like, yeah, if we'd gotten some cool stuff, we'd be happy, but did he just miss lethal? He should be, I think he just missed lethal, right? He had 17, 17, 18, no, he only had 19, right? No, but I just got healed a bunch. Wait, what was I at? Oh, he did, he just missed lethal. Because I was at 19, right? When he hit the Kangor. Yeah, he missed lethal for sure. Okay, whatever. We're going to lose, but we're going to get a big Healing Rain before we do. And that's going to be exciting. Always delightful to see high RNG cards fail spectacularly. It is fun. It's probably good for the game. Better for the game. I'm going to stall this out as long as I can. Even though we have no outs, by God, we're going to make it count. Last game of the night. I want it to be a good one. Are we alive? I think we're alive still, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're alive still. So, Electra into Healing. I haven't seen Electra yet.
Lightning can strike twice.
Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Healing Rain can strike twice as well. I just healed for 24. That is nut. That's Reno Jackson, guys. 6 mana healed 24. That's crazy. That is an awesome play. See ya, Regis. See ya, Mage, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Playing Whizbang as a newbie and is helping a lot. Yeah, I bet it is, Crispy. That's awesome to hear, dude. That's exactly what I think the card is for, so that's good. That's important. Bonfire Elemental. This dude was BMing me like crazy. My quest Mechathune Priest ended up winning. Nice, dude. Grats. Whoa, Shaman. Yeah, this deck's actually been pretty good, too. We're calling it the Spark deck, Xeno Spark. So you should like it, man. It has a lot of sparks that get summoned. And we won our first 3, and then we've lost 2 in a row now. But still, I think it does a lot of cool stuff. And it's by no means going to be perfect yet. But it still feels pretty good. I would say it feels close to being, you know, in a good spot. Good token stuff happening, good finisher potential, good fast starts. The starts are still maybe a little awkward. I don't feel like we curve out super well, and maybe that's because we just haven't hit a lot of Flame Tongue Totems or anything yet, but I think there's some work left to be done there. But it feels okay. It feels close. All right, guys, so I'm done for the day. We're going to host us somebody. We had a request for a host here, so... And there you go. That's it for the Spark Shaman. I liked that deck. I felt like there was something there. This is something we're going to have to explore some more and see if we can't make it work. I don't know if it was perfect, but it felt awfully close. That said, thank you as always for watching, and until next time, game on.